Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a really brilliant concept for navigating one of life's absolute trickiest balancing acts. How do you protect your peace without losing your compassion? It's a framework called the soft heart and the strong spine, and it's a real game changer.
It's the ultimate dilemma, right? You're out there trying to be a good person, but how do you actually stay kind in a world that so often just takes advantage of it? It is so tempting to just shut down, build up these massive walls, or become totally cynical once you've been burned a few times. But today, we're going to explore how to answer this without abandoning who you are at your core.
So here's our game plan for today. We'll kick things off by talking about defaulting to kindness, why kindness is absolutely not weakness, the art of course correction, building a healthy operating system, and finally, putting it all together for that soft heart, strong spine combo. All right, let's jump right into part 1, defaulting to kindness and establishing our baseline.
Here's the core idea. Your starting point, it should literally always be kindness. Not because you're just handing out blind trust to everyone you meet, but because you control your character. So your baseline approach is this: cooperation, respect, decency, patience, goodwill, and kindness. Think about it. People mirror the energy you give them. If you walk into a room with suspicion or aggression, you're probably going to manifest the exact hostility you were trying to avoid in the first place.
I really love this quote. I will treat people decently unless they give me repeated reason not to. That word repeated is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. We're not expecting perfection from anyone, right? We all mess up, but we are looking for a baseline of mutual respect to stay engaged. This is square one. Which brings us nicely to part 2. Kindness is not weakness. It's time for a little reality check. Okay, let's be real for a second. Being decent does not mean you're a doormat. Tolerating disrespect, turning a blind eye to manipulation, just totally sacrificing your own peace to keep someone else comfortable. Society loves to dress that up as being nice, but honestly, that is self-abandonment. It's like setting yourself on fire just to keep someone else warm. A mature person knows you can be kind without painting a target on your back. So you've got to ask yourself, where do your actions actually land? Are you giving people true grace, cooperation, decency, respect? Or are you just slipping into weakness, handing out blind trust, giving up your peace, and ignoring blatant manipulation? There's a huge difference.
Moving on to part 3, the art of course correction, how to change your strategy when things go sideways.
Because let's face it, sometimes people will misuse your good nature. So what do? Well, you watch for the red flags. If you're dealing with a pattern of dishonesty, backstabbing, manipulation, or just blatant disrespect and selfishness, your strategy has got to change and immediately. You just can't keep giving the same level of openness to someone showing you these traits.
And here is the absolute secret sauce of this entire framework. When you course correct, you change your level of access, but you do not change your core character. Build a higher fence, put a lock on the gate, get guarded, restrict that access, but don't let their toxic behavior fundamentally alter your decent nature. You don't have to turn into a cruel person just because you bumped into one.
Let's make this actionable. Part 4, a healthy operating system. Here is your blueprint. This 5-step progression is incredibly handy. Step 1, start with kindness. Give them that dignity up front. Step 2, just observe. Don't rush to judge, but definitely don't ignore bad patterns. Step 3, adjust your trust based on what you actually see. Step 4, set your boundaries to protect your time and energy. And step 5, hey, walk away if you need to. Some situations just aren't going to be fixed by you being a good person. And while you're going through those steps, keep this golden rule in mind. Trust is earned through consistency. It doesn't just come pre-installed in every relationship, right? It's a reward for someone showing up and acting decently over and over again. All right, bringing it all home. Part 5, soft heart, strong spine, the ultimate conclusion. This is where the magic happens, merging all these ideas into one beautiful duality. Having a soft heart means you simply refuse to become cruel or bitter, period. But you pair that with a strong spine, that means you refuse to be naive, and you definitely refuse to let people walk all over you. You're staying kind, but man, you are staying wide awake.
Listen, if you only remember one single thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this quote right here. Kindness should define my character, but wisdom should define my access.
It is a total mindset shift. You own your character, absolutely, but everyone else, they've got to earn their VIP pass into your life. Because the goal here isn't to walk around paranoid or super cynical about everyone you meet. It's about building this balanced 4-part mental armor. You want to be kind enough to create goodwill wherever you go, aware enough to see reality exactly as it is, strong enough to protect yourself from bad actors, and wise enough to just pivot and change direction when you need to. So, going forward, try making this your new mantra. Whenever you're navigating tricky people at work or in your personal life, be kind by default, be firm by necessity, be wise always. It's such a brilliant, simple filter for life. So I'm going to leave you with this to chew on. Are you using wisdom to define who gets access to you? Or are you letting other people's bad behavior dictate your character? Keep that in mind as you head back out there with your soft heart and that brand new, totally reinforced strong spine. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.